If you are part of the 80% of people who swallow their morning supplements with a hot cup of coffee, stop. You are chemically neutralizing the very thing you paid for. The tannins in that coffee bind to the iron and bioactive compounds in Moringa, rendering them useless before they even hit your stomach. But honestly, the coffee is the least of your problems. If you bought your Moringa from a bargain bin or a random online listing, you didn't buy a superfood. You likely bought expensive, encapsulated dust. I'm going to show you how to differentiate between a fake, dead product and the real biological fuel in less than 30 seconds. Because right now, you aren't just wasting money, you are feeding your body a lie. Look at this color. This isn't green, it's gray, it's brown. In the industry, we call this dead leaf syndrome. This Moringa was dried in the sun for too long, oxidized by heat, and likely mixed with cheap fillers like rice flour just to fill the capsule. It has zero vitality left. And the delivery system, it's even worse. This is a standard gelatin capsule. It's made from boiled animal connective tissue. Think of the tennis ball effect. You swallowed this cheap capsule, and instead of dissolving, it turns into a rubbery lump in your stomach acid. It bounces around, irritating your lining, causing that bloating and cramping. So many of you complain about then, it passes right through you. This is why you feel nothing. No energy boost, no mental clarity, just a stomachache. The industry calls this label dressing. They write natural on the front, but in the back, they use harsh chemical solvents to extract the powder and encase it in low-grade gelatin. It's a scam dressed up as health. Real Moringa, the kind that actually wakes up your metabolism and repairs your cells, is incredibly hard to find. It's a logistical nightmare to produce, which is why 99% of brands don't bother. To actually work, the leaf needs to be harvested from mineral-rich soil. And crucially, it must be cold-pressed and shaded-dried within 2 hours of leaving the tree. 2 hours, that is the only way to lock in the enzymes and the capsule. It cannot be gelatin. It needs to be Hypromellose, plant-based fiber that dissolves instantly upon contact with moisture, releasing the nutrients immediately for maximum absorption. If you don't have these three things, cold press, 2-hour window, and plant-based capsule, you are just making expensive urine. I tested 15 of the most popular brands on the market this year. 14 of them failed the purity test. They contained heavy metals, fillers, or dead oxidized powder. This is the only exception I found. This is WellaNaturals. Look at that color. That neon green is chlorophyll and life. This is 100% pure, organic Moringa, harvested at peak potency and sealed in a plant-based Hypromellose shell. Because it uses that rapid release technology, it doesn't sit in your stomach like a tennis ball. It absorbs. That's why the reviews for this aren't about stomach aches. They're about clean, sustainable energy that lasts all day without the crash. Now, I know what you're thinking. It costs more than the generic stuff. Yes, it does, but you have a choice. You can pay $15 for a bottle of dirt that hurts your stomach, or you can pay a little more for the actual fuel your body is screaming for. A lot of counterfeit supplements are flooding the big marketplaces right now. Do not risk it. I have secured a direct link to the fresh batch from the certified lab. It is the only way to guarantee you are getting the tested pure formula. Tap the title of this video to open the description, or click the link pinned in the top comment. Get the real thing, or don't bother taking it at all. Class dismissed.